What up, YouTube? We back again. Welcome to the man cave. Ain't nothing to it but to get into it, baby. So, y'all know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. If you cool with me, fool with me, baby. So, I was having a discussion. Now, this is probably a great discussion. We like to talk about NBA players and what's the GOAT, who the GOAT. And we like to talk about the best quarterback and all this right here. But we going to talk about what's the greatest music era of all time. Now, I know what a lot of y'all gonna say. A lot of y'all gonna say hands down the 90s. But I gotta tell you, and I'm biased on that because I'm a 90s baby myself with the music. But I got long range, baby. You can go back from the 70s. With the 70s, it was so many bands and groups. The Isley Brothers, Commodore, the Whispers. The Whispers might have came in the 80s, I ain't sure, but you know what I'm saying? Earth, Wind and Fire, Cameo. Oh man, they were getting down. Then you had the 80s with that pop, R&B pop, Michael Jackson, New Edition, Stephanie Mills, and Donna Summer from the 70s as well. All those, I named some of them people because of the content that they brought to the music era. They were jamming, they were getting down. We had the breakdancing music back in the 80s. We were dancing and juking. Then we slowed it down with some Ready for the World. So the 80s was in there too. But the 90s, when probably the rap era was at its best to me. Now, I know a lot of y'all saying the rap, but what about the R&B? Oh, well, that's hands down. R. Kelly, Keith Sweat, Troop, Shy, Men at Large, Intro. The list goes on and on. And the crazy part about it is, like if y'all don't know, music is a lifestyle. So in those decades, we were living our soundtrack through the music. Very beautiful, classic music. So I'm going to be honest with you. In that early 2000s, they had some bangers. You know, you had them guys like Jamie Foxx popped out. Of course, the rap was still banging with Nelly. And then you had Trey Songz come around. Rick Ross popped up. Drake, Lloyd, 50 Cent, Ja Rule. So the rap era in that early 2000s was pretty straight too. But I gotta say, man, it's hard to say. So what y'all think? But me personally, I can get something from all three of them decades. I love the 70s and the 80s bring back some of them good, sweet memories from back in the day, you know what I'm saying? But it's really hard to put a stamp on it, to be honest with you. When you really, really, really dissect it, it's hard to put a stamp on it, man. We had a lot of good music back in them 3 decades. And it was it was our life soundtrack. We grew to the music, we moved to the beat. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of them. Like today, of course, I was born in the 70s, so it's a little bit hard for me to get into these new guys. I kind of like that guy. I like Cardi B husband. He got some swag. What's that guy? Ghana. I like him, and I like Lil Baby. So the rap is pretty cool. Then when you get to R&B, of course. Now here's something a lot of people haven't thought about. The last R&B group that I can remember ever was Jagged Edge. That was the last R&B group. And everybody else kind of like solo dolo. You got Coco Jones, her. Like right now, R&B wise, the women killing it. The women killing it to me. Then of course, you got Chris Breezy doing this thing. That boy got some heat too. Y'all can hate on him all y'all want, but that boy got some bangers, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it's a few more of them cats. I like the Go Train, and I guess a guy named Black. He spelled his name with a 6. He cold too. So music is a lifestyle, man. And it get us going, or it get our mind right. It do all that. So it's therapy. It's just like reading a book or exercise. So we move to it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but there's a lot on. But just to go ahead on and put a stamp on it, man. I'm gonna be a little discriminative, and I'm gonna go with the '90s, baby. Greatest R&B era ever, and as well as rap, really. Name somebody that was harder in now in the '90s than NWA. Name somebody that had the same conscience as Tupac with that thug in them. And like I said, there's some arguments that can be made now. I ain't gonna lie about that. There's some arguments that can be made. But I'm going with the '90s. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sliding over, sliding over to another topic. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Opponent ICH. You can inbox me if you want me to touch on particular content. DM me and follow me, baby. Cool with me, fool with me. So I had a young lady ask me, what's more acceptable in the LGBTQ community? I mean, forgive me if I say it wrong, but the lesbian and gay and trans community, right? The trans, lesbian, or homosexual, male homosexuality. That's a touchy subject, but since she inboxed me, I'm gonna talk about it. I think I want to say, the lesbian community, but they have been discriminated against too and frowned upon, just like any other minority group. So I said lesbian because I'm a man, so and I ain't really got no problem with gays either. Me personally, I never met a trans, so that I knew of. But I got I had a gay uncle, and and so forth. So, but I'm cool with everybody, man. So, if you want to answer the question, society wise, I don't think none of them. I don't think none of them are just welcome. It's sad to say, like, let's say all minorities are, they're against the grain. So their community is against the grain. So they're considered a minority. So I think they all have, rough battles in life. And listen, to each his own, man. You never know why somebody is like who they are. We got a lot of things that go on in the childhood when they growing up, things of that nature that, lead them to be how they are today. We never know. But so all I can say, y'all keep y'all head up out there and keep doing what you're doing, you know. But with that being said, hope y'all enjoying y'all weekend. I look forward to seeing y'all in another episode of Welcome to the Man Cave, baby. And I'm out.